is your host, Lakeisha. I hope everyone is having, put your seatbelt on, thankful Thursday. Okay. I went to bed last night. Y'all, I was on an adrenaline rush. Okay. I was on an adrenaline rush. And child, I was like, let me get some rest. I knew I had to get up early this morning. And so I'm up early. We are continuing the celebration for Justice for Romeca. Make sure when y'all come in, hit the like button. Let everyone know we are live. Yesterday, the YouTube streets were on fire. Okay, child, I was trying to just go around to everyone's to show a little support because it has been a team effort. It's been a team effort. And like I said yesterday, shout out to all of the content creators that have been covering and, just really staying on top of Romeca's story, to all of the supporters as well. And the people who have made phone calls, shared posts and pictures, to the Facebook groups that were making phone calls to the state attorney's office, emails, all of that made a difference. Hey, Crease Conversation Lounge is in the building. Thank you so much for joining, sis. And so, y'all, it shows what we can do when we all stand together. Remember, I was saying that it looked impossible for a black president, for us to get a black president. But lo and behold, when everyone stood together and voted, Barack Obama was able to win 2 terms, okay? And make sure y'all tap that like as you come in. Let everyone know we are live. Also, if you would like to support the channel, you're welcome to send a super sticker, super chat. My Cashapp is in the description field with the coffee link. Okay, and so it shows y'all. I think that's the exciting part when we all stand together, what we can get done. Okay, hey Angel, good morning. And just the excitement from that God not only heard our prayers, but God answered our prayers. I don't know if y'all saw the picture that I shared on last night. We were coming home and I looked up into the sky and it was dark outside. And in the midst of the darkness, you could see some clouds lit up. It was like a bright light. And I just smiled. I said, God, you are faithful. He will shine a bright light in the midst of darkness. Come on now. He will favor a situation when you think, usually it's this and usually it's that, but it won't be that in this case. Okay, come on now. So we give God the glory. And we also, y'all, want to shout out Romeca's family, y'all, that have really persevered through this time. I know it has been hard. They've been trying to be patient, probably, going to the protest and making phone calls and, seeing a lot of the stuff that is on live, from hearing some things that they probably just did not want to hear about. And so she said it is this, not that. Come on now. I like that they didn't want to hear about. But it takes a lot because they were going through this publicly, y'all. It's already a process when it is grief and challenges and so forth like that. But then, y'all, just to pretty much hear, that this is finally at least a one step closer to justice. This is at least an indictment, and we are praying for a conviction because know that those two, y'all can switch, know that those two things are a little different, right? So, all the evidence and things will be presented for this case, and we're going to continue to continue to stand with this family for justice for Romeca. Now, if y'all have not noticed, I did upload Holly Johnson's mugshot. Okay, that is the one that has been released recently. Okay, this is not her first rodeo. Not the first rodeo, but child, she looked like she ready to tell. She does not look happy in that mugshot whatsoever. And shout out to Travel Island. Y'all, Travel Island stays on top of the news. Okay, shout out to Tia Ewing, that is the reporter that really broke that this was going to come out, that Holly Johnson had been charged. Okay, and then shout out to Trina that came onto YouTube streets and shared it first over here as well. That's who I heard it first from. And so shout out to everyone that has been united in the effort, y'all. You know, we get more done when we're united, to be honest. If you look at this, we get more stuff done. Okay, but Holly Johnson's mugshot has been released. I told y'all, though, you know, that they were going to eventually, y'all, start turning on each other. Now, yesterday, I was looking for Ladre's little eyes he puts in the chat to come on through here, but I didn't see those eyes coming through my chat. I was going to different chats looking for Ladre. I said, well, where's Ladre at? This is a big day. Where is he at? Okay, make sure y'all tap that like button. Let everyone know we are live. Okay, I see 5 likes. Come on, we can do better than that. Hey, Nina, good morning. Thank you for joining today. I said, now where is Ladre? I can't find him, y'all. So this morning I woke up and lo and behold, Ladre waited till everybody went to sleep. He waited till everybody went to sleep. I said, now wait a second. You can't wait till everybody go to sleep. Y'all, why is Ladre so mad? He is upset. Oh my gosh, he is so upset. Yes, girl, he was crazy. Somebody said he was somewhere punching the air. Okay, but Ladre, y'all, is upset. Now, one thing, look at Guy. I went to sleep crying and still crying. Right, Nina? Okay. Hey, Latte, good morning, sis. Thank you for tapping in and joining. Now, one thing Ladre has said, y'all. Oh my gosh. Ladre, he done turned on the aunt, Holly's aunt. Okay, hi Marcella, welcome, good morning. He said the aunt didn't know what she was doing. I was like, no, wait a minute. He turned it on the aunt saying she didn't know what she was doing. He said Holly messed up. And let me also say my disclaimer, this live is for educational and entertainment purposes only and is covered under the Fair Use Act. Information shared is alleged in our opinions as we react to various topics and people. Shout out to Latte for the floating hearts. Thank you so much, sis, and thank you for being a sponsor for today's live. So he said that Holly pretty much messed up when she made that YouTube page and started coming out here talking. He said because he was supposed to be saying everything and talking for her. Wait, what? Shout out to Creed's Conversation Lounge for the flower and for being a sponsor for today's live. Thank you so much. Now, wait a second, Ladre. He said he was supposed to be the spokesman. Okay, I guess he was the spokesman for the C-Man and for Holly, which we could, have kind of guessed that. But he said, girl, you messed up. You should have just let him do all the talking, but you got too cocky and came out here. And he even agreed that post where she was talking about their matching outfits and for Christmas and so forth, he said that probably messed her up. Okay. So yeah, he's not too happy about that. He still feels justified that, this was self-defense. Right. He helped her get locked up. Girl. Okay. He's still saying she has self-defense. He's reverted back to being disrespectful, to Romeca. Again, and I don't agree with that whatsoever, because we still stand that Romeca feared for her life. There were 2 against 1, and 1 had a weapon. It wasn't Romeca, okay? It wasn't Romeca. Minding my paper. Hey, let me tell you something. Jesus always loves you and your family. Yes, I received that. You can always rely on Jesus. Yes, thank you for that. And shout out to you, I'm trying to read. God bless you. Baby, my eyes, y'all. I'm driving at the same time. Okay, thank you for that. God bless you. And so then, y'all, he went off on Well, he didn't go off on the auntie. He just said felt like the auntie just didn't know what she was doing. Child, you know what I started picturing? Y'all know that movie? It was a Tyler Perry movie where the feds were coming and stuff like that. In the office, they started cleaning out, shredding papers and file cabinets, cleaning all that, throwing stuff away. Child, I started picturing them. They were so quiet. I started picturing them closing and cleaning shop. Y'all, the aunt has cleaned up her page. I thought the page was gone. I went on there, child. The last post was from May. Now, you've been posting all kind of stuff. All of that stuff disappeared. Now, why are we cleaning up stuff? Okay, why are we cleaning up pages? No, go ahead with the same boldness. Keep it on there. Don't start cleaning up Holly's page, okay? Keep all of the posts. I'm pretty sure they already have screenshots and things like that. So go ahead and keep all of that stuff on there. This is not the time to start cleaning up stuff. Carlos, don't clean up nothing. You should have left it alone when you first came back out and stuff like that. You should have left the page alone. Hold on, y'all, 1 second. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Good morning, Brandy. Latte said witness protection. Okay. Angel said, baby said that they were supposed to follow his lead. He was her voice. He sure did. He said he was her voice. He gonna tell it all too. He runs his mouth he does. When he is angry, stay angry and spill it like Okay, shout out to 71 Suburban Girl. Thank you so much for that heart and for the coffee. I appreciate that. And thank you for being a sponsor for today's live. I'm telling y'all, baby, they started cleaning up pages. Okay, so I has cleaned off her page. And someone said that she made a post. Now, I didn't see the post, but she had made a post that Holly has a great legal team. And I guess this legal team is going to, have these super... Okay, I think I'm back. I got in a bad spot. Nina said, I said he was going to... Yep, Nina, clock it. Okay, they're going to start turning on each other. Okay, hi, Robin, good morning. So, y'all, he's still mad at David Brown. Okay. He said, David Brown is a clown. I said, oh, we're doing some Dr. Seuss. Okay. He calling David Brown a clown. He is, I don't know why he's so upset with David. I don't know if it's because David goes into chats and things like that, and people allow him onto their platforms and panels and things. And maybe he just, I guess everyone has kind of tuned him out and won't let him up. But he said he's saying, he doesn't know David. He's only seen him once at a music little studio. When they were doing some type of video and things. So he's trying to do the same thing. Him and David, they both say the same thing. I don't really know him. So I think they agree on that. Okay. But baby, definitely he is upset with David. Oh my goodness. The legal team better make sure they got plenty of money. Okay. Latte said she had a great legal team, but they couldn't stop Holly from coming online, popping out. Right. And then, y'all, now one thing me and Ladre agreed on, okay? We agreed on this. He said Holly is not equipped for jail. He said she is scared now. I said, I agree. I know she is. But I tried to tell her, y'all, if you go back to my video, I tried to tell her instead of getting a license to carry, she should have been taking those self-defense classes. Okay, you didn't want to fight Romeca like they keep saying. She didn't have to fight. She didn't have to fight. No, she didn't have to fight. But child, you may have to fight in jail. What you gonna do in jail, girl? That is not for you. Okay, girl, you don't have weapons in jail. You don't have any weapons in jail. So eventually you may have to fight someone off of you. Okay, Big Bertha not gonna come playing. All right. So we tried to tell you while you were out here popping off that you should have went ahead and got some of those self-defense classes. Okay. Let's see here. Hey Karen, good morning. I don't even watch Q. He came down my timeline one time and I blocked him. Shout out to Brandy for the flower. Thank you so much. And thank you for being a sponsor for today's live. Okay. Thank you. Nina Q. Okay. Ladre. Now is the time. Okay. Nothing else is stopping you. Go ahead, release the tape. You said you've been holding on to this tape. We've been waiting. Okay. We have been waiting for this tape. Now something else. Now he was trying to throw shade at Romeca, but it was actually you're throwing shade at Carlos, talking about these diseases. Okay, and you know, why would you be fighting over a man that's giving you these little sexually transmitted diseases? Well, you really talking about your man that's out here throwing it around with every woman, okay, and getting some. Okay, and why you're not saying it to Holly? Because clearly is he passing it on, whatever it is. Okay, so you telling your man stuff, and that's all kind of HIPAA violations. Okay, you really put him on blast by doing that. Now he was also throwing shade at Miss Tia Ewing. He was cussing this lady out. This is the reporter that broke the news. He was cussing her out, talking about her looks and so forth. And that's not right. Okay. She's just doing her job. Okay. If she got the news, that's her job to report the news. So why are we taking that personally if she's on here reporting the news? He's about to join Holly in jail. Girl, if they find him, he looked like he be hiding out. Okay, in that room, it looked like he's hiding out. I don't know if anyone knows where he at or stuff like that. I don't know, but child, he probably hiding somewhere and everything. Then y'all, he was also taking shots at the state attorney. Now, he was stating that with the state attorney, that she was only doing this because she needs to win this case to stay in office and so forth. And so she's trying to appease people. So Miss O'Neill Burke, we appreciate you doing what your job is to do, okay? Because the community of Chicago has felt so let down, okay, in previous situations. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to think which exit I needed to take. Okay. In previous situations, okay? And so we are grateful. I know a lot of people had been emailing, calling that office, and we're grateful for this first step. We're praying that y'all take this seriously, do things with integrity, okay? Because we want complete justice, okay? Complete justice for Romeca. So we can't get mad when they finally start doing their job, okay? This is what they're supposed to do. They have dropped the ball so many times, okay? So many times. Let's see here. Nina said, Holly said she would never be wearing matching outfits, but she's going to be wearing matching outfits with her inmates. Baby, the trolls are mad on this morning. Why are we so mad? Why are we so mad this morning? I thought we were celebrating. Okay, it is justice for Romeca. Okay, we are celebrating on today. We're continuing this celebration. And I believe, y'all, I got to go in there and see, because I'll probably come live a little later. But I believe today or soon, because I had seen on Romeca's sister's page that she said she just was taking it in and couldn't stop crying. yesterday, and she said that this was an early birthday gift for her because her birthday is soon. I don't know if it's today or I just know it's soon. And she said, "Thank you, Sissy, for this birthday gift." And so that is so special to her, to Romeca's mother as well. You know, just to hear this news, she stayed the course, y'all. She didn't get involved in the drama. If you would go over to her page, y'all, she stayed posting scriptures, Romeca's pictures, encouraging words, and so forth. And so I'm just thanking God for that mother that really just has been doing, I know it's been hard, challenging, but really just exhibiting how you can allow God to cover you and help you through a dark season. Because I know that this was a hard season. She's had to do so many shifts, you know, losing her daughter on top of now being the caregiver to her grandson, and, you know, helping him through his grief and all of that. That's a huge thing that I can only imagine that has been hard for her. And so she's been so good in just being positive and trying to keep everyone focused. She didn't want any drama and things surrounding her daughter's name, but to stay focused on what the task was, you know. And so I respect her and, you know, her fight for justice for her child, you know. And then also, you know, the Jaleesa and Miss Aunt Leslie, La Leslie, for coming on and being on panels and in chats and so forth, giving information on behalf of Romeca as well. Shout out to them because they were going through grief, but they were also trying to, you know, help keep it focused and share what they could share. You know, when it's an ongoing case, they're not able to release too much because they don't want to mess up, you know, what progress has been made on the case. And so the information that they were able to share, okay, during this time. Sydney, welcome. Thank you for joining. Yes, justice for Romeca. Hey, Rosie. Good morning, sis. Yes, so we will continue to follow this. I'm trying to think what other updates. For those of you who are coming in, make sure y'all tap the like button. Okay, let everyone know we are live. But we were just saying Holly's mugshot has been released. That's on my shorts. If y'all haven't seen it yet, that is the up-to-date one from now. And y'all, like I said, she doesn't look too happy. Okay, y'all, this is the beginning phase of all of this. And I can only imagine, okay, where this thing is about to go. Is she going to talk? Is she going to, you know, give up more people, okay, to get less time? Will there be deals made? And y'all, we will finally get, you know, after this trial or hopefully during the trial, I'm hoping that it's televised or we can see it through court TV or something like that. But some of this evidence, you know, the camera footage and things like that from the police themselves, okay, the official things. I want to know what was her statement. You know, what has she said in all of this? Because a lot of that we don't know. Okay, we don't know. It was still an ongoing investigation because clearly it wasn't on the paperwork. So I'm curious to know. Good morning, Simply Meeks. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Okay, does it say the charges? No, not on this mugshot. It didn't say the charges. I'm pretty sure that's coming out today too. Thanksgiving was her last day being happy. Okay, she gets to make so many others. She gets to match so many others now. Yeah. And someone even brought up that those overalls that she had on, it was like so ironic, you know, because it was like a precursor for what was about to happen. I wanted, she must didn't have a clue. She must didn't have a clue by her popping off like that. And then the next day you going to jail. She couldn't have had a clue that they were about to come pick her up. Yeah, God don't play about big Meeks, okay? I'm telling you, he doesn't. He really, really doesn't. And I felt God, you know, over this case. I really did. You know, the enemy is always going to come, okay? And yes, people are innocent until proven guilty. That's why I said this is the beginning, okay, of the next phase, because now things go to court, things have to be proven. Hopefully they have concrete evidence and so forth. And we'll see. We'll see. I definitely believe that there will be a conviction in this case. I truly, truly feel that, because, and I'm glad too that they are moving forward with this to send a message, because a lot of people in Chicago, y'all, have lost the faith in their police officers, the attorney general officers, and I mean office and things like that. So hopefully, doing this with integrity, okay, doing all of this the right way will send a message that they're not playing and that we actually care about getting justice. Okay, premeditated all day long. Yes. Okay. Yes. So we are definitely going to continue to just keep the faith, continue to stand with everyone, the family, and all of that. But I just wanted to come on for a little bit. Hey, Anissa, she said true facts about that one. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. I definitely agree. Hey, Glenn, welcome. Thank you for joining. But I hope everyone has a fantastic Thursday. This evening, we have our Encouraging Word Thursday as well. Okay, and I think I'm going to do a video once I get to work later. So be on the lookout for that video. And then we'll have our Encouraging Word Thursday. Let's see, Nina said that young lady was fighting for her and her baby boy to be a productive member of society, and they took her away only because she was trying to win in life. Yes, exactly. Exactly. I definitely agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Yes, justice from Romeca. Y'all go ahead and light up the chat with hearts in honor of Romeca. We are one step closer to complete and full justice. We thank God for this step. Hi, Robin. Welcome for this step towards justice. Y'all, I'm still overjoyed in my heart. I woke up smiling. Okay, I'm going about my day smiling today that God is moving, y'all. He is truly moving. So stay focused, be patient. Okay, and let's stay this course. We will continue to shout justice for Romeca. It was 2-1. Romeca feared for her life. 2-1, and one had a weapon. And we thank God for what he is going to do in this situation. So y'all have a blessed day. Thank y'all so much for joining. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell, because you never know when I'm going to go live. Thank you and have a great day. Bye-bye.